Welcome to the 2350 Effect.
Well, it's Sunday, and welcome to the 2350 Effect. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, happy Sunday to everyone out there. Thank you for joining. I am Damian Kinsey, co-host, collaborator of the 2350 Effect, the 2350 Network, the Virtual Wellness Experience, the Professional Work-Life Balance Summit, and I'm here, as always, joined Dr. Tanya Farron, my partner and co-host, Dr. Farron. Tell people a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Sunday evening. We're excited to have you with us. I am the owner of Creative Living Ideas, as well as partner with Damian on all those amazing projects that he shared out. And, you know, we are today going to talk to you. We're going to talk about gratitude. And we have so much to be grateful for. You know, when we were planning this live stream a couple weeks ago, we were thinking of all of the things that we have to be grateful for. And we're excited to share those things with you and to hear from you all also. It's been a minute. Great to see you, Jackie and Christy. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you.
Yes, we definitely appreciate you. And anybody out there joining us on YouTube, please feel free to let us know and drop your questions, your comments, where you're coming from, so we can follow up. And those people on replay, please reply and #replay. Let us know you out there and reach out at any point in time. And as always, we always like to have these conversations because they're fun, but we always start. All right, so we always start off with a laugh, a call, or text. So in the last 7 days, what is that thing that made you laugh out loud, call someone, or text them? My thing, in the spirit of gratitude, I'm going to go with texting people who I haven't really been speaking to as much this year because life has been busy, but reaching out to say thank you and gratitude. And I like to oftentimes reach out to former coworkers and colleagues to say thank you as well, family, friends, and check in with people and, you know, show my appreciation during the holiday season.
You're always so good about that. You're such an amazing person. I love that you do that. Yeah, I love that you do that. I wanted to share a little story that I had. I was on the phone with my husband today. I've been detached from LinkedIn or any social media for the last 10 days. Been doing a little bit of traveling, and, you know, I opened my LinkedIn account this morning and I had 83 messages. I've not answered all of those. So if I haven't gotten to you yet, you know, please, my apologies. I've unplugged for the last 10 days, but I was on the phone with my husband. He was traveling to go out of town and I was home today. And I said, you know, I'm excited to get back online. And he's like, I know you haven't been online at all, and I hope you have a good time tonight with your online friends. And so I'm excited to be here with my online friends tonight because I've missed you guys very much. And so I'm excited to be back. I feel very refreshed and excited to talk to all of you tonight. So that's my laugh, call, or text. If you have a laugh, call, or text and you're in the audience, please drop that in the comment section. Let us know what your laugh, call, or text was. in these last 7 days, anything with that. And I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well.
Yes. And speaking of Thanksgiving and being thankful, the holiday season has passed, but it does not stop the level of gratitude and thanks that people should give those people. If you haven't reached out to any individuals out there that you have a relationship with, or just was checking in on it, it's still not time. It's still time. Just reach out and catch up on them and reach out to them. And those people in the nonprofit area and sector, Tuesday is Giving Tuesday, which is the national drive in the United States for nonprofits for giving to toys, donations, and those things. So if you have a local charity or nonprofit, reach out to them as well. All right, and gratitude. Let's start off with it. What are some of the things that stick out for you for the last 11 months that are you most thankful for, Dr. Farah?
Oh my gosh, with all of the things that we are doing, there's several things. I was kind of going back and looking at some YouTube videos and looking at the guests that we've had on our YouTube channel and the events that we've had. But I think the greatest thing that I've had is just the additional, connections with people that have either become presenters for us or that were participants in our events this year. And, just having that, that relationship, building that relationship with them and getting to know them, talking to them, sending, little messages to one another, supporting each other with our posts or the events that we're having. That has been like something that I've been really grateful for. It's been really fun to get to know more and more people. How about you, Damien? What's one of the things in the last 11 months that really has stood out to you?
For me, I think on a personal note is being able to have the accessibility to my family and my friends that I weren't able to see. So I'm really, really grateful for that. And also being able to spend time with people who I've been able to build relationships on this platform. There's so many other people. I think a highlight in the moment was the summit/retreat.
Yes.
Being able to see your kids and Jackie in person, mm-hmm. and be able to do that, Dr. Mel, those things were really good highlights for me because we spent so much time talking and conversing and being around each other on a digital space and through, the digital airwaves of, StreamYard, LinkedIn, our phones, Zoom, that being able to have that personal in-person connection is so great. And I'm so happy that we have those conversations and being able to do it. And then the thing that stands out the most is probably the guests that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
And, even going back like this weekend's Leadership and Lemonade in 2350 campus, we had that. We do it every month. And being able to spend time with Leslie Flowers and talk to her, I feel like I always come out a little bit more enhanced. I wouldn't just say like smarter, because we like to say that, like overall enhanced. There's so many relationships you have with people that build upon, and sometimes they detract from you. And I always come out of it with a level of enhancement and enlightenment on perspectives, even though we kind of created the topic. You still be able to be around people you can build with. And I like that. And I was able to have those in all aspects, even with the retreat with yourself, Jackie, and everyone else. So thank you.
Yeah. There's been so many things that we have been able to, to do this year. I can't believe that tomorrow is December 1st, y'all. I mean, that is crazy to think about that. And when we think and we go back to the very beginning of January, when we, started this year, the plans that we had, it's really just been about growth, and consistency. And I think that's so important, for people to know that, consistency is really important when you're growing something, and you're looking to grow it. It's easy to give up on times that are, challenging, or that, you might not feel are exactly where you want them to be, but being consistent and continuing to grow has been, just amazing. And when you go back and you reflect back and you look, I know you're not supposed to look in the rearview mirror, but I like to every now and again, because I want to see where I came from. You know what I mean? Where we started from, and just so many things that we have learned in this past year. Starting with the virtual wellness experience. I think one of my favorite things that I did on the experience, and those of you that don't know, the virtual wellness experience is in March, and it's a great wellness event, and we talk about all sorts of different topics that surround wellness. But one of the things that I love the most is I hosted a Wellness Wednesday, and you can go into Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed to it yet, just subscribe to it and go in. And these are great things to listen to. It's like a podcast while you're going for a walk and things like that. And so, the Wellness Wednesdays are also live streamed to the channel, and you can dig into those and see them. But we had great conversations of different things that we could do on Wednesdays that were, just inspiring for other people, and, that gave them great tips. And our presenters that were a part of it were doing the events for us. So they're pretty cool. I'm going to pull one up right now, and maybe if I'm doing this right here. Oh, that was loud. I don't know if you could hear that or not. But we had great conversations in here, and everyone was giving their own tips, which was really cool.
Let me know when you're ready. While we're doing that, I want to congratulate Nick on her third installment of the Legacy book. She launched it this week. Yesterday, she had a launch party for it. I was able to get the book, some great insights inside the book. I just started reading it. So,
oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. I'll just show a minute of this. If you want to just go ahead and share the screen, we'll pop it up here. And we're just talking about different wellness things.
Yeah, for some reason on my end, the audio is not playing. But as you can see, there's so many great individuals on screen and having a conversation for Wellness Wednesday. And the great part about Wellness Wednesday, it was the lead up for the virtual wellness experience, which is a summit, 2-day summit, which takes place in March. And we're happy to start up and come up again with the next installment of the what is it, the third one?
Yes.
Fourth, right? Third. Maybe third
one. It is our third one. And so, they're great videos to go in. They're about 30 minutes long. But just doing that was so fun for everyone. People loved it. Also our audience loved it. They wanted to tune in every Wednesday to talk about the topic. And maybe we'll bring that back this spring, before the event, or this winter, January, February, before the event in March, because that was also really, really fun to do. What was one of your highlight points of the virtual wellness experience?
I think the high point of the virtual wellness experience, I believe last year, was so many different presenters, and the great part about it was a lot of first time people. It was first time people, first time with us. It was also some people were like, this is their first time presenting, and they talked about how we were able to make it easy as possible for them, and we were accessible, which was so great, And I always think about me and Christy always talks about how much we got out of Tina's presentation, because she talked about being well and cooking and eating and helpful tips and restful resets, and those things always stuck out to me. Paulette with finance and talking about wellness. There was so many things from the virtual wellness experience, and that I can't wait until the next one and meeting new people, fresh ideas, and the veterans who've come back. They always come back with more amazing things and more different topics. Like Jackie talked about being well and attributing to your wellness with your family and not letting them stress you out. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and
I
we
think that.
figured that out too, Jackie. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I did figure out. I was sharing my screen instead of my tab. Anyway, I have it figured out in the background. So yeah, but Wellness Wednesday was really fun, and I loved the experience, and I love being able to share that. Like, that's an important message for me, and I've talked about this on other shows and episodes that we've had a few people talk about some pretty heavy topics, which you are thinking, oh, wellness, peppy, uplifting, but being well also means handling some difficult things in our lives, that we're experiencing. And, we feel like, well, that, we want to get as much information out to help the public and the community on ways that they can be well, other than just physical wellness, right? Everyone always thinks like physical wellness, drinking the green juice, getting your walk in every day, but there's so many other means to wellness, right? We've got our mental wellness, we've got our emotional wellness, our physical wellness, our nutritional wellness, our financial wellness, relational wellness. There's so many pieces to it, right? That it's such an important one. So we have this one set up for, I think it's March 26th. Guys, I'm still getting back in the brain set. March 20th and 21st. I'm getting back in the brain. Yeah. Yeah.
On the website.
Yep. You can go to Creative Living Ideas website. Can you see this one now? Yep. If you go to creativelivingideas.com, you can see the virtual wellness experience already here, ready to go. And if you would like to get tickets, they're already available for you right now. We've got early bird pricing for $75 for both days. So grab that. Give that to yourself for Christmas. That's your holiday gift for yourself, or Hanukkah gift for yourself. And, treat yourself a little bit. If you want to be a presenter, you can click to apply here to be a presenter. If you want to be a sponsor for the event, you want to just have your business highlighted in our shows and at our event. And then if you want to be a vendor at the event, of course, if you are all three of those things, there is a package available for presenters here for all three things. So check that out. We want you to join us, whether you're a participant or a presenter. We'd love to have you. So check it out. Hi, Nick.
You're welcome, Nick.
Thanks for being here. Great to see you all.
Hey, Brenda Lees. Yes, and the virtual wellness experience is a 2-day virtual summit. It is an experience like no other, and we want you to join us and come out for it. And I always forget early to remind people that the tickets are $75. That is the early bird special. Get it early. A lot of times we often have people last minute looking for the early bird special, and it does run out. So get the tickets early for the virtual wellness experience.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. So.
Yes. Thank you, Jackie. Good tip.
Yes. And especially if you working and running an organization or program. So, all right, we do a lot of virtual stuff and in-person stuff. Out of all the conversations that you've had with people and individuals this year, on a virtual or in-person level of networking, what are one of the conversations that kind of stuck out with you, or people that you got to meet that was, wow, I'm glad I met that person?
Yes. Jackie can chime in the audience here because I think she would agree with me. Obviously, it was amazing to meet you, Damien. You know, Damien and I have been business partners for going on 3 years now. And our first opportunity to meet was this October, and that was wonderful. However, at our in-person retreat, I loved meeting Dr. Rahim Young and his beautiful wife, June. We had a lovely lunch with them in a beautiful outdoor setting in St. Charles, or maybe it was dinner. I think it might have been dinner, but it was just a beautiful October day. And they're just amazing individuals. I mean, just so brilliant and just are doing so much for the community. And, you know, he's got Welcome to Fatherhood. She's got, you know, she's a nurse and she's got in-home care for people. Like, just incredible, two incredible people. I have absolutely loved meeting those two. It was amazing. Yeah. How about you?
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, the obvious is always you and Jackie.
Yeah.
Annika.
Oh,
I was looking forward to meeting Annika in person. That is my buddy. Shout out to Annika. She is so funny. Annika she takes good pictures. But the funny part about it, she leaves a funny GIF in the pictures. She like photo bombs your pictures. But Monica is such a great person, and thank you for being able to make sure she was there and for her to take time out of her day and schedule to be at the retreat. Like I said, like earlier this year, if you didn't know, I did the last 12 months we did a show, and I got a chance to interview Annika, you, and Lexi. And I told you I had 4 shows that I wanted to do, and that was one of them. That adult parent relationship and child relationship, the maturation of it, and to be able to have the conversation because you 3 kicked off and built the creative living ideas. Yeah. And the summit went and be in place without it. So that was one of the highlights of my, especially in person conversation this year. So thanks for that.
I know.
Jackie's an easy one to always say. Meet Jackie in person. It was great this year.
Yes. I agree completely. Yes. Annika feels the same way. And I know Lexi was bummed she couldn't, but you know, she called us a couple of times. So she was connected with us. Yeah. She wanted to be with us more than where she was. So I know it was just amazing. I'm grateful for all of this. You know, like who knew 5 years ago that I was going to have so many amazing friends that I've now been able to meet in person, that I've built relationships virtually with. And, you know, when people tell me like, there's no way people can build relationships virtually, they're wrong. You can build, I mean, it's like a pen pal, right? But I at least get to see your face and we meet on Zoom and, you know, we talk to each other, and I can't wait to meet Nick, and I can't wait to meet Brenda Lees. And I am excited about another opportunity maybe coming soon for us all to get together. So I'm really looking forward to something.
I'm looking forward to the next retreat. I do want to meet Brenda Lees. There's so many people. And Rahim, Dr. Rahim Young. It had so many opportunities where we were supposed to meet each other and whatnot, but we're going to meet soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. Noni, hey, Noni, how are you?
Hi, Noni.
Noni, it's great seeing you. Noni is an amazing person. Noni actually was the first person out of anybody on the planet who wished me a happy birthday.
Oh.
So Noni always doesn't forget. She wished me a happy birthday. She was the first person too, and I thanked her so much. She was like, "You still awake?" I was like, "Yeah." So
you almost got a 1 a.m. text from me, and I thought, no, I better not. But
yeah, she's on a 3-hour different time frame, so it's like 9 o'clock where she's at basically, and when she texted me. So thank you, Noni. Always great to see you. And Nick, we do have to meet up since we're so closer now than before. So we'll make that happen before the retreat.
Absolutely.
And if you want to be a member of the 2350 Network, visit the 2350network.com. This is the actual page right here, and you can actually visit it, look at it, look over it, give us some tips, some suggestions, feedback, and reach out if you want to become a 2350 member. And all you have to do is go to the 2350network.com, 2350network.com. And we kind of made it easy for everybody because it's just 2350network.com.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely. So come join us, be a part of this, and a lot of you probably have heard, yes, I'll do this announcement. So everyone, Damien's birthday was just this past week, a week ago on the, can I say the date?
It was last Saturday.
Saturday, the 22nd. So everyone give Damien a shout out, a happy birthday to him. He's always so humble, but birthdays are important. We're glad that you've made another trip around the sun for us. We're happy with that. We're very happy to have you.
And I never talked about it, so when Noni remembered, so and that's people remember. I just never really talk about it. Just keep it moving. I'm thankful for being around. That's another thing being thankful for, being here and being here at the moment. So
100%. Yes. So you probably have heard us talk about our network members or our meetups, things like that. That's what the 2350 network is about. We meet together about 4 times a month. Tomorrow night, we have a network meeting. So those of you out there, we have a network meeting tomorrow. So we'll be, in the campus. Thank you. In our campus meeting. And so we love getting together with everybody and catching up with them. And we have a few other events every month that we can enjoy each other's company. And it's been super fun to get to know more people. So come and join us. And then there's discounts to our events. And then we also have in-person meetups, things like that. So if you've not become a member of that, you want to check that out.
And we had a great Leadership in Lemonade. I know Nick came for a while and Leslie was there and we were talking and we had a great conversation on being a workaholic. It was a very great conversation. Those people who missed it, don't worry, we'll bring that topic back again for Leadership and Lemonade. Very, very, very good conversation and topic, with the conversation around, a lot of it's around burnout, wellness, pacing yourself, and chasing the invisible high of being a workaholic was part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And transference as well.
That's incredible. Yeah. It is a workaholic, right? We a lot of times can take over our lives, right? So finding that balance or unplugging. I'm good at unplugging. I can do that pretty well. So a good gift. And then I get back in it and one way or the other for sure. But it's been a great year. There's so much to be grateful for. I want to talk for just a minute about Parent to Parent Kickoff. That started in May with my book, Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. I've hosted many Monday guests. Jackie Hallberg is my guest tomorrow night on Parent to Parent. And you can check that event out. It's going to be streamed through LinkedIn and on YouTube as well on my Parent to Parent channel. So happy to have her with us. You'll be excited to hear what she's doing to help support some parents. So come and join it. On this channel, I've had so far many professionals. I've had therapists, I've had authors, children's books authors, educators on here, so it's a really great channel to get information out for parents. And so I also read portions of my book in there. I give parenting tips on the channel. So it is a great channel. If you've not followed it, send me a message on LinkedIn and I will give you the link to the YouTube channel. And, because I have a couple different YouTube channels, but this one is just strictly for parents, the Parent to Parent channel. So it's been great to kick that off. I'm looking forward to some more exciting things that I'll be doing in 2026 in the next month here. I can't believe we're going to be in 2026, but happy about that. Excited. Yeah.
Jackie's doing a lot of amazing things out there. Her show last week was really, really, really good. I was able to catch the tail end of it. Her and I had a conversation this morning, and we're talking. She's doing so many great things. Nick's doing so many great things. Christy, like earlier, we were seeing Charity on the screen. Christy was able to link us with Charity for her to be in a virtual wellness experience. And you don't have those opportunities unless you open yourself up to being around people and open yourself up to having people do things. So thank you for all your support, Jackie, Christy, Nick, Brenda Lees, those people who I didn't mention on the Virtual Wellness Experience and the Work-Life Balance Summit. They help so much to make these things possible and make them go. And each year is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. And thank you all for that. And also, yeah, I'm going to leave that other part right now.
I know sometimes we can just get on a roll for sure, but it's been an incredible year. We have so much to be grateful for, and some incredible guests that we've just had on our live event. So those of you know that we have the 2350 Effect on Sunday evenings, and we've had some incredible guests from people who have maybe published their latest book, who have projects that they're working on that we can share about, or just people for you to learn more about and what they do in life. So, I've always enjoyed having our network members also on our shows because they're doing pretty incredible things.
Here's where you can sign up to become a network member. It'll just pop up on your screen.
Yep, it will. It really will.
All right. So what are you most looking forward to and for the next year coming up, next 11, 12 months?
Like I said, I'm all about consistency, right? And so I'm looking and watching and excited about watching these events that we already have in place growing. So we want to continue to grow our audience. We want to continue to help and serve more people. And that's really what it's about. We're wanting to help and serve more people, put more resources in front of people. Y'all, when I met Damien for the very first time, he just kept saying to me, Tanya, people need resources. They need resources. And he's so right. We do. We're all out here looking and seeking for things. So, we're trying to put the best out there. If you have suggestions, like Damien had said before, for us on things that we should put on the Virtual Wellness Experience, the Work-Life Balance Summit, or the Parent-to-Parent topics, or the network, please let us know. We're happy to hear your suggestions. But we want to put amazing content. So my thing that I'm looking most for is growing that those events that we already have really out there. How about you, Damien? What are you looking for?
Before I get to that, I think it's a good point that you came up with when you just said that we actually are really looking to tailor things to our audience and support people and give resources. I think that's the whole purpose of making sure these things happen. I know the first year we went from creating these level of breakout rooms and these networking rooms where people can talk and converse with each other and meet each other. And that came from the feedback from the first group of attendees saying that we needed to do this. And we also added a second day as a result of that. So it's so important that we utilize the feedback and the suggestions and we implement it to make it the best summit experience as possible. So what I'm looking forward in the future is seeing the summit grow, and I'm looking forward for the in-person retreats to continue and grow and being able to see like as many network members as possible, adding new network members. We do have our Family and Friends Night where we do on our virtual campus when we invite people to come to the campus to see the other campus network, have social events. One of the things I was really happy and grateful for is our social events, and I want to continue them. We had a movie theme one, doing another one coming up and soon, and having those things. So I'm looking forward to being more connected with the members from the network.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And when you were talking about listening to our either presenters or audience members, they also wanted packages. They wanted different things to be able to do when they were presenting for us, being a vendor or sharing their product more, things like that. And we allow our presenters to do all of those things. So, and we've taken a lot of, feedback from people to build this, and always we're tweaking it and changing it. So it's pretty cool. It's been pretty amazing to do. And we enjoy getting that feedback from everybody for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. So I know we wanted to make this a grateful gratitude Thanksgiving themed conversation. I know you just came back on vacation. Those people are coming back traveling, following up, and we wanted to make this a short one. So we do want to kind of close out with a. All right. So what is your quote that you want to close with?
So this is just kind of a reminder to be grateful for what for your life. For my quote is just kind of remembering to be grateful. And it's just a little sign that I have up on my shelf up here. And it's the days are long, but the years are short. So basically, take time and enjoy these moments, even if their days seem to be long, because all of a sudden, here it is. The 11th month is almost over of the year, and the year is almost over. How about
I
you?
like that. I'm gonna paraphrase because this is new and I don't want to mess it up. But please, Nick, in the comments, you can actually put it in the comment, the actual quote. It's from Nick's new book and legacy. I was reading it, and she talked about people can support you and believe in you, but it's not gonna happen unless you believe in you. You believe in yourself and do it yourself. So it stood out to me last night when I was reading that it's so true that there's people who can believe in you and everybody can have faith in you. And unless you believe in yourself, it will never happen.
Absolutely. I love that. Nick, please send me the link to your new book, your latest book, your legacy book, please. And go ahead and drop it in the comment section here too, if you can, Nick.
Yes, please put it in there. I know Leslie Flowers is in the book as well, and she has a good chapter in the conversation too. So,
no doubt about that.
Yeah, Aaron too. There's so many people in that book, so it's a good read. All right. So thank you all. We will be back at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Again next Sunday.
Bye, everybody. Have a great week.